Hello everyone, and welcome back to Largely Mediocre Gaming. This is Zumper, here to bring you some more Kerbal Space Program, and today we're actually going to get into doing interesting stuff and cool builds. So, let's go into our save file. So, I wanted to try and think of cool, interesting things that we could do, and fail at miserably. And what I thought I would start today is I'm going to try and build a solar glider. So it's just going to run on the power of sunshine in theory, and it's going to be awesome. First of all, let's go to the astronaut complex. This is a new thing they added. Let's hire some Kerbals. Like this guy, Jensen Kerman, for hire. Very courageous and stupid, as is Where Brett. Let's hire him and all. Assigned. These guys are all apparently in a ship somewhere. Oh yeah, I think it's one we haven't covered. And we haven't lost any yet. I'm gonna stick with permadeath. If we lose someone, so be it. So let's do some housekeeping. Where is our good ship Mediocrity? It's landed at Kerbal somewhere. Oh yes, so it did. So we're gonna recover that. Get back our Kerbals. We have a flag somewhere, do we? Oh yeah, it's on the surface. First landing. Okay, back we go. So, let's make a glider. Without further ado, let's head into the spaceplane hangar and see what we can accomplish. Now at first I'm just going to make this... part of me wants to make it manned, because then it won't require... Oh no, it doesn't require electric charge now. Yeah, actually, if anything, it requires more for a manned one. That's annoying. 1.5. 22.5. Yeah, okay, right. So we're just going to get a tiny probe. That's how we're going to start. With this little box here. So the idea of the solar glider is that you make a really light, really simple plane and power it using nothing but the little ion engines. Ion, whatever, and solar power, so you need lots of solar panels. So, I should mention before I start that I have like no experience making space planes at all. I think I've been in this hangar maybe twice and mostly just used stock planes and flown them around a bit because it's really hard. So you will get to see my first real attempts at making space planes. I hope you're all very flattered. So, xenon containers, we're going to have a few of these. Let's stick on 1, 2. We're going to have, let's go with 3. I might take off more if that gets heavier, but they're really light, so I'm not too bothered. And then we want our propulsion. So, we're going to need a few of these to get any sort of reasonable speed. I've seen most people use at least 2 or 3. I think I might go with 4. Because I like to over-engineer things. That's how I roll in Kerbal Space Program. That's how I get by. So, to that end, I'm going to need some way to mount them. Let's start sticking on the wings then. Now, I'm not entirely sure how wings work, but I'm pretty sure for a glider like this we want something of this nature. So we're going to go with big swept wings, like so. And mostly I've seen people just stack up several of these to get loads and loads of lift because we're making a glider. So that's 1. Let's stick on another one here, 2. And let's maybe get 1 more. Or a small little edge bit. Does that have any lift? Not much. What has more lift? This is really weird. This is really weird. Can I put that at the front? Oh god, I don't know what I'm doing at all. Okay, let's go for a wing at the side. That's kind of big. Maybe not that. That's the same one. Okay, Delta Deluxe it is. That looks kind of cool. Okay, that can work. We need solar panels if we're going to get any thrust off of this bad boy. So let's go ahead with that. In fact, I feel like we need more. We need more stuff. We need control surfaces. Okay, so control surfaces mean we'll be able to tilt the plane and actually control it, as the name suggests. Let's try that again. So if I put them like this. That's one on. Let's get some more, because they do add lift as well. Okay, and let's see if we can maybe get a small one for these little edge bits. If I maybe go like this. Yeah, that might be better. And let's get one more. That fits on quite nicely. Okay, so we've got plenty of control surfaces. We need an upright one as well. So let's get some tail fins. This is proving really hard. I'm going to stick a tail fin, one in the middle. I might get two at the ends as well, to sort of try and help out a bit, if that's possible. Doesn't want to connect, that's weird. Okay, I'm going to try and rotate it here. If I hold down shift again, let's see if I can get it nice and straight. That looks better. That's kind of cool. And we need a control surface on that. So let's stick a tail. Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. Control surface. Control surface, there we go. Oh, this is really awkward. I didn't know this was going to be so hard. Does that look like it will work? Probably not. Oh, that looks really bad. Hold on, let's try that again. If I move this, I might be able to get a slightly better. No, no, didn't want to do that. Didn't want to. There we go. I'll move the whole plane across and then try and zoom in a bit here. Doesn't appear to be actually attached in any way. That's kind of just floating in the air. Am I doing this wrong? Like, is there something I'm missing here? Okay, I think I'm finally happy with that. Assuming it works. God, that took ages. Okay, so this is our plane so far. Now we need solar panels. So in general, when people do this, they seem to just stick on the flat one, these ones. Again, it doesn't want to do that for me. Okay, let's try this again. I might just stick a Gigantor array on the back. Just one, I don't need to massively overkill it. That should do, hopefully. So that will come out and collect sunlight, is my plan. You know what, I'll stick it on the front. Why not? Why the hell not? So with any luck that will fold out and harvest me up some sunlight. Right, so now engines I need. I'm using the ion engines, so if I zoom in a bit, put one there. And one can go on the back somewhere maybe. Yeah, I don't really have anywhere good to mount these. That's a thought. What I'll do is take this off. Don't have anything on it anyway. I'll take that off. And this can come... Oh, no. Let's not do... No. Just that for now would be ideal. Just... Yeah, okay, you come. And... No, that's the whole thing again. Game doesn't want to play ball today. Doesn't want to play ball. Can maybe just take the whole wing off. Yeah, okay, there we go. And then put it back on. Put on symmetry mode first, and then on we go. On we go. It's further forward now than it was, but whatever, we can fix that in a moment. In fact, I didn't need to remove this last one. That's annoying. Oh well. Yeah, okay, wings come off again. You go back on here. Wings go back on this one. So we establish some symmetry. And on you come. There we go. Far back as I can get it. Because I don't like it when stuff clips through other things. It just doesn't look nice, does it? I don't think. So we're going to delete you. And my plan is we're going to put these on either side. So we're going to put one on the top and one on the bottom. Hopefully. If the game will let that happen. Doesn't really want to seem like it wants to. I might need to use some sort of struts for this. Let's see what we can make happen. And can I stick you on top of that strut? I can, but only that way. So let's get another strut and turn it. Like that. That's kind of what I'm going for. So now we put that there. Now we put that there. Now we... Come on. Come on, game. Be nice to Callum. Oh, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to. That work? Yes, okay. That's one on, that's exactly what we needed. I normally get really annoyed when people use those little struts to do something gimmicky, but I didn't really have much choice. I didn't want to, I swear. Oh god, forgive me. So, now I just need to repeat that a few more times, I guess. I have a better idea. Ideas are percolating in my brain. Okay, so my plan is we're going to attach my engines up along this thing and maybe do them on the bottom as well, if I can get one on the bottom. Can I get one on the bottom? Doesn't seem to want to let me. Oh no, yeah I can. Okay, now we'll see how this works. There we go. Okay, hopefully that's enough space for this to work. That's one on. Yeah, we're just going to use 3 then, I guess. Might be a bit easier. And that's 2. So there we go. I kind of like having the little girder things to make it look a bit more glidery and hollow. Somehow, maybe. Anyone have any idea what I'm saying? I'm not sure I do. And that means I can put my little Gigantor array up here. And in fact, you know what, bollocks to it. Let's have 2 of them. Let's see how this works. The correct answer is not at all, but you know, let's try it. Let's try it out. You rebels. Without a cause. Okay, this is all we've got so far. Now, there is an exceedingly good chance this will not work, but I'm trying to think of if I need anything else. We've got our tanks of fuel, we've got our engines, we've got our big solar arrays. I'm going to see if we can stick a battery on here, actually, that might be a plan. They've made different sizes of these now as well, which is really cool. I really like that. So I can get 1K, 4K, or 200. I sort of want 4K. Oh, that's huge. Wow. That is massive. When do they add all this stuff and I'm just like never there to notice? Okay, let's try 1K. Oh, I really like that as a nose. That looks kind of cool. And for style's sake, let's go to control and get an avionics package on the tip of that. Even if this doesn't fly, I at least think it looks quite cool. Now, undercarriages, as in landing gear, are really, really heavy. So I'm not sure if I really want to use one. Small gear bay. Yeah, that weighs half a ton. Almost nothing else I have here weighs anything like that. I think the rest of this cumulatively probably doesn't even come up to a ton, except maybe the Gigantor arrays. So, I'm going to see if I can maybe get away with using rover wheels. And it says it can only get up to 2060, but I'm pretty sure we won't get that fast anyway, is my hope. So if I stick on symmetry mode, let's get 2 of these bad boys on. Over here. At an angle, because I'm just crazy that way. And then let's use our friend the octagonal strut. And try and figure out a way that can go on there. That might be able to do it. There we go. Octagonal struts are really helpful. I've never noticed this before. Maybe it's because I haven't built enough planes. And all the Kerbal Space Program pros are looking at me right now going, oh, of course, octagonal struts. That's how we do everything cool. Only way, only way. Right, I'm pretty sure I want them like this, but then... Oh, come on. This is a monstrosity. Oh my god. It's a beautiful monster. So, we're going to call this Solar Glider Mark 1. Godspeed. And I don't think there's anything else to consider. I'm pretty sure this will... Let's go for this. This will never work. There is no way in hell that this is going to work. Oh, action groups. That's the other thing. Aren't my engines attached to something, I guess. Toggle engine. I want you on toggle engine. I want you on toggle engine. That's on custom 01. I don't know what key binding that is to. I'm pretty sure it's just the number 1. Because otherwise I'm a bit screwed. I won't be able to turn on my engines. Or will I? I don't know. So let's save this. Doesn't have any crew. I might build on in a moment of crew if this works or anything near works. For now though, let's launch. Okay, well it's on the runway and it hasn't blown up immediately. That's something, I guess. I definitely want my electric charge on. It is not going forward. Oh, here we go, now it is. It's kind of falling over. And I can't turn it, and it's failed. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we will need landing gears. Let's revert to the space plane now and see what we can sort out here. What I might do is, if we stick on some landing gears, I'm thinking... No, screw that, I'm sticking with my first plan. We're using the wheels. Or are we? I don't know. Let's try and use rover wheels one more time before I completely give up. So you want these. Is there a lighter version? Yeah, there's smaller ones, aren't there? So I can probably fit some smaller ones on. With a bit of jiggery pokery. Okay, this could work. This could work very possibly. Right, so I've got those ones on. They're a bit too high. So let's bring them down and then right. So we've got them on. Okay, let's try and stick some over here as well. With our old pal, the cubic octagonal strut. Yes, this could really, really work. I'm saying that to myself because I'm almost certain it won't, but if I wish loudly enough, then maybe I'll be proven wrong. That's sort of pointing in, that's no good. Is that sideways now? Looks like it, looks pretty damn close. Okay, this could work. This might work. Let's save that again. Let's go to launch. Okay, oh, we're already rolling. That's a bloody good sign. So I'm going to stick the SAS on. Full up. Engage engines. Oh yeah, I need the Gigantors extended. That's thrown it off. Yeah. Okay, if we go back to the launch, if I extend them first, this could work. So I'm going to put the SS on, I'm going to stick brakes on. So nice and still, and then right, let's extend these first. And see how we get on. This is truly an abomination of the highest order. Trying to drift a bit. Let's try and keep that on course. Oh, they've fallen off. Why did you fall off? You didn't... There was no reason for that to happen. Oh yeah, resistance. Okay, this is why no one is using Gigantors. Okay. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. But the premise, I think, is still solid. My only issue is these are proving very difficult to mount. Okay, we are back after what took way too long. I've been putting on those panels for so long it's made my eyes kind of sore. So, without any further ado, let's save. I've got 17 panels in total on each side, and one further one in the middle, bringing our total, if my maths is right, up to 35, I think. 17 times 2 plus 1, anyone? I did A-level maths. Blimey. Anyway, save and Let's launch this mother trucker. Okay. Without any hesitation, let's stick the SS on. Let's throttle up and power on the engines. How are we doing for resources? They are going down very, very slightly faster than they have been generated, and we've gone off. Let's revert that. Revert to launch. Why do these wheels go off at an angle? Anyone know this? If you know why this happens, please do let me know. Because every time I've tried to build a rover, it just goes wildly to one side. No, yeah, okay, same issue. This is completely symmetrical, this whole plane. There is no imbalance here to throw this off this way. I might just have to sort of control this myself until we get into the air at least. And let's stick on resources. Yeah, we're not quite generating enough. Having said which, the sun's quite low in the sky. It's gone. Appears to be turning the other way to whichever way I tilt. Actually, I've just realised now. So this isn't over yet. Actually, okay, let's start again. Revert flight, revert to launch. Okay. And it goes the opposite way to however I point. That's kind of weird and confusing, but we'll get used to it. No, because it's... What are you doing? That's changed then. This is really, really weird. It's like it doesn't know which way it wants to go. We've got our engines blinking out. Slowly but surely, if I maybe cut down slightly on the throttle, will that help? We do have quite a massive battery here. Why are you not? Wow, they got straight through that. Wow, at 1,000 charge. If I throttle right down, can we get all the engines coming back on? Are we making profit now? Come on, you know you want to work. I cut you down completely. No, we appear to be... We're still losing. Okay, we're still losing. Charge. My throttle has to be here apparently before it will gain charge, which I don't think is fast enough. Anywhere near fast enough. I can probably go a bit faster using the wheels. And control. Oh god. We're up, we're up. Oh. Oh, that nearly worked. Yes. Okay, if I just hold up, Hold up. For one shining moment we were in the air. No, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, game. Oh, it's failed. Okay, revert flight. This might work. I think we can make this ridiculous setup work. So if I throttle up to about where we were, I think we're somewhere like here. Let's leave the resources on this time so I can keep a better eye on it. And if I hold forward on the wheels and then keep ourselves steady. No, it hasn't done that yet. And okay, there we go. Right. I think it's like as I get faster, it sort of reverses the controls because the wings take over. Maybe that seems to be what's going on there. So now we're off. The SAS is doing no favours. Oh god, it's out of control. I can sort of control it better than the SAS can, it feels like at this point. We are sort of flying. Are we gaining any altitude? We are. It's just that this is a nightmare to fly. Oh god. It doesn't glide on its own. I have to be very much pointing it up. I seemingly can't roll. There we go. Oh, that's made us even. I've forgotten the controls a bit. If I pull it up. Okay, this SAS is doing nothing except just going absolutely insane. It's just completely wigging out and going absolutely mental. It doesn't want to maintain a course. Which is fine, we can make this work. I might have some control surfaces on the wrong way or something and that's sort of freaking it out. We also appear to be using too much. If I just sort of... Oh, it'll be because we're not directly in the sun anymore. The sun's quite low. If I did this, maybe if I do this with the sun sort of higher in the sky, might work a bit better. What I'm going to try now is to turn around with a roll maneuver. And that might be able to catch a small sun if I can turn around before the engines just completely die out. And try and catch more sun. That might do it. Yes, that's worked. Okay, we've got the sun at our backs. Oh my god, this is really, really fun. Oh, this is so cool. I mean, it's everything's really close and it's really on edge, but it is just about working. Let's level ourselves out a bit. It's a shame that the SAS isn't working because it means I do have to babysit it completely. Like if I let go for a second, everything's gonna go completely to pot. And it's annoying that the controls are weirdly inverted in strange and mystical ways. Like yeah, the yawing doesn't seem to want to work either. I might have to depend a bit more on roll maneuvers. But having said all of that, it works. We are flying, we're gaining energy. We are ridiculously slow, to be fair. I mean, we're going like 40 meters per second, but it's only meant to be a glider. See, I know this can work because I've seen people do it online, like with much cooler, sort of better designs, and they know a bit more what they're doing. But oh my god, this is so satisfying that it really works. If anyone knows why I'm having these control issues, do inform me. It might be that the new SAS is just terrible, which is my opinion on most issues of the game now, is just that, oh yeah, since they nerfed SAS, everything is shit. I love that the wheels are just spinning madly because they're over wheels, so they still think they're on the ground. Oh, this is absolutely awesome. Let's level out a bit. I'm going to turn slightly more that way. I didn't realise how much electricity those engines use. They use a hell of a lot. I mean, they tore right through that battery. Here is me with sort of dreams of, oh yeah, we can go overnight. No way. you need direct sunlight for this one to work. I might look online and see if anyone's made one that can work overnight, if it can sort of store enough charge over the course of a day. I just feel like you need a lot of batteries for an ion to work for any extended period of time. And it might make it too heavy. I don't know, we might be able to stick some more batteries on this. It gets airborne under its own power. Oh wow, this is awesome. We're slowing down, that's a concern. Let me throttle up a bit. Yeah, now we're gaining speed. Okay. It occurs to me as well, I will of course be losing speed anytime I'm not pointing slightly upwards. Or I mean anytime I'm pointing upwards, because I'm sort of banking, so relative to the surface you sort of start to lose speed. I'm very annoyed that I can't just level it out. Is that working this time now? No, no, definitely not, definitely not. SAS off. Oh, I've just turned the RSA off. Oh, okay, okay. Well, that did pick us up a lot of speed, it's just that it also nearly crashed us. How cool is this though? Oh my god, I'm really satisfied. I had absolutely no hope of this to work at all. I'm going to try and make it back now to Kerbal Space Center. Recover our lovely glider. If I can gain enough height, there's a good chance I can get by, even though we do not have lots of charge. I might be able to solve this as well if I maybe stick some more on the front. And if I sort of just let us tilt forward gently. Gently. Listen when I command you, things game. If I sort of tilt us forward gently. How high up are we? 650 meters. We can afford to fall quite rapidly. Not that rapidly, perhaps. So let's do this. Let's balance this out and let's bring it in. Oh, this is so cool. Especially since I've never actually made a plane that worked, let alone a solar-powered gliding monstrosity like this. I mean, it's slow as almighty hell, I'll grant you. We're gaining speed now that we're descending, that's a good point. And it controls like an absolute beast, but I noticed the wings are quite wobbly as well. What is that over there? Oh, that's the landing gear still on the platform from the good ship Mediocre from our previous adventure, you might recall. Oh, I'm determined to land this on the runway. Come on, we can do this. Need to straighten up. Oh, come on. We're going quite fast, it feels like. Oh my god. Yes. Engage the brakes. Oh, our two front tyres have blown, but no, we're going to go off. Oh my god, but we're a glider. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. Perfect landing. Oh yeah. That is awesome. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so pleased. Look at it. Look at my ship. If this were manned, we could get a Kerbal out to repair the wheels. I might make a manned version. That might be our next project. We'll make a manned version of this. Have a cool little cockpit on the front, and we can have a Kerbal riding in it. But for now, that's our solar-powered glider. And I'm Limper. You've been the audience. This has been Largely Mediocre Gaming, showing you cool stuff in Kerbal Space Program. I told you it'd get interesting eventually.